Clara's flashlight flickered and went out. The room plunged into darkness. Heart racing, she fumbled for her phone and used its screen to illuminate the room. As she glanced at the mirror again, she gasped. Her reflection was no longer mimicking her movements. Instead, it was now directly staring at her, its eyes wide with an expression of sheer terror. Before Clara could react, she saw her reflection slowly raise its hand and point directly at her. Panic-stricken, she looked behind her, but there was nothing there. When she turned back to the mirror, her reflection had disappeared. The mirror was empty, save for the faint outline of her own confused face. Suddenly, she felt a cold, clammy hand on her shoulder. Clara whirled around, but again, no one was there. The temperature in the room dropped sharply, and her breath misted in the cold air. She could hear a low whisper, like the rustling of leaves, growing louder and more frantic. In a desperate attempt to escape, Clara ran toward the door, but it slammed shut with a deafening bang. The mirror's glass rippled as if disturbed by some unseen force. Through the glass, she saw her own reflection step out of the mirror and approach her. The reflection, now an eerie, hollow-eyed version of herself, seemed to be reaching out. With a final scream, Clara pounded on the door, but it remained unyielding. The reflection's hand touched her shoulder, and a searing pain shot through her. As her vision blurred, she felt herself being pulled towards the mirror. When the townsfolk finally investigated the mansion the next day, they found the room empty. The mirror was still there, and in its glass, they saw not Clara's reflection, but an endless, swirling void. Clara was never seen again. Some say her reflection still lingers in that mirror, waiting for the next curious soul to discover its secrets.